Hey guys, welcome.
Hey,
You know what it is. Chat,
chatting the tea, chatting the tea, chatting the tea.
chat,
Mm, 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 mm.
chat.
Boom.
Welcome back, y'all. Well, you know what? It's so crazy because I think this is a perfect time to do this. We actually recording on Sunday today. Um,
Yep.
just finished Welcome to Derry, and I know a lot of y'all are watching, so that's watching.
We
So
gotta talk about it. We
I'll
have to
talk
talk.
about it because what an ending.
It was so good. Just I remember when it first like put out its commercial of this season, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like this is about to be so good. This is what we need,
Yeah,
especially since Stranger Things is coming to an end. Like I think this is truly the best gift that 2025 has brought us
yeah,
because this is the end of an era of Stranger Things." And we were like, fuck, like, well, I know I was like, fuck, I'm not gonna get anything like this again for a minute.
yeah.
But no, they said, why y'all never trust us? Give us a minute. And they
One
created this
door
with the
closes,
perfect
another
cast.
one opens.
Yep, exactly. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
That's that's a perfect example.
They said, "Don't worry, you thought it was over? Oh no, we got some new for you."
Yep, we got more.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
So
funny.
what did you think of this episode?
This episode was crazy, and I think too, like the more obviously you're watching the season go on, you're like, okay, connecting it to the movie and like
Hmm.
characters, and I didn't really realize that they were going to do that. Um,
Yeah.
but I think it's crazy how they. I don't, I'm like, should we spoil or should I just like?
No, we say it.
I'm like by Wednesday they should know. By
Yeah.
Wednesday, I should watch this.
Y'all should be watching
Your
this
thought if
like
you
the
haven't
day
watched
of.
it. But
What are
I
you
will say
doing?
spoiler alert. So skip past if you don't want to hear it. But I think in the end, with the daughter, I think that was just so crazy to me because he's almost waking up and he can see from the people that he marked, their perspective of life. There, he always knows what's going on. And I think that's just crazy. So I'm excited to
Yeah.
see what they're gonna do for next season because it's definitely gonna talk about the movie. But
Or do you think it's gonna go back?
no, girl, I think it's gonna go to the. I think
You
it's
think
gonna.
it's gonna go forward to
Mhm. I
that?
think we're gonna do another 27 years after that.
See, I'm thinking first I thought the same. Now I'm thinking they're gonna go back because of the scene of I'm terrible at names. The girl with the glasses and the
Fine.
other white
Yeah.
girl. And they were talking about that. They're talking about the time and how the guy Pennywise was saying that like he knows her son and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And
Hmm.
so she was like, he couldn't kill me. That's why he tried to kill me. So what if he's gonna go for like our parents, like the people before us, to stop what? Because he knows he's gonna die from her son. So he knows his death is coming in 27 years.
So crazy.
And so she was like, well, what if he's gonna go to someone before me that's related to me? And then that's when the other white girl was like, well, I guess that's gonna be someone else's battle. I know.
Crazy.
I'm having goosebumps.
I feel like it's either gonna be them, it's gonna be them that gets attacked. But that would be crazy if they did that. They
I
would
know.
keep us the
I,
hell on our
like
toes
they
with
could do
that one.
anything.
They
They
could
could
do
do anything at this point. Whatever they choose, we'll be there. We'll be there.
crazy.
I
That's
know.
crazy. Bro,
Yeah.
this world that they do, this new world that they just opened up, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah, for real. I okay.
Some type of amusement parks like that.
That's why too. I
Oh
just never liked
gosh.
clowns growing up. I don't like clowns. I think they also have this certain smell that makes me feel nauseous. They smell
Smell.
like the circus. And the circus
I'm
has
trying to
this
think what the circus
smell.
smell like. What the circus smell like?
I have no clue, but I just remember like I have a memory of of growing up in Philly and my mom was talking to this guy and he took us to the circus. And
Mm,
it's like the tents and you go in and you see like a woman walking on the tightrope. They're
okay.
doing their things and stuff. But I just
Mhm.
remember that smell inside the circus was just so like I hated that smell. It smelled like
It's funky.
I don't know, not even funky. It's just a smell. Like it it's just a different smell. It doesn't smell like air. Like the air quality just smelled like a rubber. or paint. Like, I don't even know. But that's what I relate to clowns with.
That makes sense.
And so, like, I don't care to see a clown. I don't care to see no clown show, nothing. Because I think of that.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Oh,
hmm Yeah. But for me, the last episode, I thought the shots were amazing. Like, I loved the shots of the kids and then going to the truck of Pennywise playing the trumpet or
yeah.
whatever that thing's called.
Mhm.
And I was just like, oh, they're killing it with the coloring and they're killing it with the shots right now. Like, this is so good. And then what was it? That shot of him like running past
Yeah,
adults. Just, and they're just fucking standing there.
watching them. Bro, I was like, y'all need to do something.
And they call our generation terrible. Bro, it be the fucking adults that just be ruining everything that don't know what to do
Just
and wait
want to
to the
sit
last
and
minute.
watch. Like, why are we sitting and watching? Let's go, bro. We should have been pop. We
That's
should
what I'm
like, bro. They want to wait till they like a quarter to the. Nah, man, pop,
yeah,
pop. Like what?
that pissed me off. I
Mm.
was like, these are literally your kids, like that he's chasing. Children. But whatever.
That was great. Yeah, that.
Whatever. Yeah. And then the older man, like he tried to be best friends with Pennywise, being like, you can go. You're good. You can
Bro,
go.
no, because that was such a resemblance to America.
Yeah. Dead ass.
Take the most craziest, the thing that kills you, like, you know what? It's okay. We're gonna let you go. Just go
Not my
back.
strong.
What? I mean, he didn't stand a chance, but
No. And I'm just thinking like, was he trying to be his ally and
that's what I'm trying
maybe
to figure
gain this
out. I
power? Because he was afraid of him and he knew like this was the guy that he was running away from when he was younger as a boy.
Yeah,
So I'm just so confused. I'm like, why wouldn't you want to be on the woman's side that you grew up to have a connection with when you guys were younger? And you want to go on Pennywise's side? That makes no sense.
because he was trying to stay alive.
Yeah, true. You know
And it
what? I would do
worked.
the
And
same
it
thing.
worked. It worked.
No,
It,
he killed him.
yeah, until he realized that
Oh yeah,
yeah, but at first it was gonna work and he was like, wait.
that's true. Yeah, I would have done the same thing low key. If there is like some type of creature thing, I would, hey, what's going? Yep, I'm on your side, bro.
How to do this
Over there,
time.
they right over there. I got you. I'll hold the door for you.
Hold it down,
Like,
bro. Well, yeah, I'll take you to the matter of fact. And then as
yep,
soon as you take him there, bro, you running off. Out of there.
dead. Okay, don't play
Oh, that is so
for
funny.
real.
Yeah,
So
that was
that was a
interesting.
10 out of 10. It was a 10 out of 10 finale. Yeah,
Yeah, I can't wait for that next one. That's gonna be crazy.
either. But okay, I say. Oh, another thing I want to bring up real quick.
Yes.
John Cena has retired from WWE.
And he been in the game for a long time.
Bro, when I tell you,
How old is
I, huh?
how old is he?
Good question. Let's see. I have no clue. But I keep thinking like Zac Efron or um Chad Michael Murray was like my first white boy crush.
No,
No, it wasn't. It was John Cena.
he's
Actually,
funny.
was John Cena the first one? The
WWE.
wrestlers? Maybe okay, it was either him or it was Jeff Hardy.
Is that the
Jeff,
long hair?
he had long hair. He had a brother. It was called they were called the Hardy Boys,
Mm-hmm.
and he always colored his hair.
Yes. Okay.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
yes, and he would do this move called the Swanton Bomb, where he just like
Yeah.
flips and oh, I loved him. But I did love me some John Cena. Okay, he's 48
Okay. I feel like that's a good age to retire
for
from the
sure
yeah.
for your body, like all that flipping and just like
He said I'm
crazy
a part of
physical
school of
stuff.
50s, 60s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like he might get into acting because he's been doing that anyways.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what a lot of wrestlers do, like Dwayne Johnson. He did that.
Yeah.
And then this other wrestler, Batista,
Mm,
he's doing that, but he's in a lot of like supernatural timepieces like Dune and like futuristic type of stuff.
mhm.
He does a lot of those things. And
Okay.
so, yeah, I wonder what I can see John Cena playing in. It would have to be something funny.
I feel like something funny but action. I could see like
Yes.
something having
Oh,
to do
yeah, action.
like
You're
car.
right.
I was really random, but I see him in a car.
Yeah, he could be doing those like
Fast and
chasing
Furious type shit.
things. Yeah. So it's just a sad time because it's such an end of an era because we grew up with this man our whole childhood. And just knowing that he's done, like, he was literally the face of WWE, like, face of everything. He got all the belts, like, all of it. And so seeing that he is done, that is truly like we're closing a chapter on wrestling,
Yeah.
like that, because he was in both, like, all generations of like this wrestling franchise. And so it's crazy. Like I remember his first like entrance in the ring. I remember that man will be wearing chains. This dude thought he was black. Okay, he did have some things where you're like, okay, John, calm down. Yeah, but as he got older, he became more humble. Yeah, but I just wanted to say that real quick. So, sad days.
I feel like there's like these halos on me. Do you see it? I don't know why it's
Oh,
spinning.
the three. Wait, stop. That's cute. Wait, let me take a picture. Okay, phone. The way it wants to act different now.
I don't know why.
Wait, stop. That's cute. That's so aesthetic. Yeah, that's so aesthetic. I'm about to send because that's like very 90s coded.
Okay, period. I know that's right. Maybe this is gonna be something about like albums. Like
Oh yeah, let me get my freaking face out.
that is so
Jeez. Yeah, there we go.
okay.
That's cute.
Let's
Okay, let's get going. So,
I'm about to get y'all geeked up. Y'all ready?
ready for some knowledge? Okay.
Knowledge. Um, I what prompted my bringing up of books? There's a reason why I was really like, we should talk about the books that we've read and like just our relationship to books because
Yeah.
why did I bring this up to you? We were having this conversation. I was like,
Was it the Bridgerton book that I'm reading? I
no,
think that's why.
maybe that was
I
why.
think so. And then you were like, oh, like I need to go back into reading
Yeah.
like these romance books or the timepiece ones.
No, because I never read romance novels. Like, first of all, I don't hate reading. I just don't like it. I liked it in like 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
But like these last 2 years, bro, I'm not trying to read. But I love reading. Like I love the self-help books, bro. They're so knowledgeable. Like you learn.
Yeah.
And then you have you that loves these romance novels.
Yeah.
I'm only a fan fiction romance story reader. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
a had like subscriber, but no, I only like self-help books. I don't know.
No, that makes sense because same. I only read self-help books and romance books. Like that's it. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, why is it that like besides the romance books, why do I only get pulled towards the self-help? It's because it's to help us. It's about us.
About
If
us.
we're reading some freaking nonfiction book or something, it's like, what does this have to do with me? Like because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
reading,
true.
because when you're reading, you feel like it should be something that you're learning about to help you, you know?
Yeah,
And
facts.
as I'm reading books that are nonfiction, it's like, okay, cool, like to know this, like, sure, I can bring this up in a conversation, but how is this going to help me as a human being elevate my life?
Yeah.
The only book that can do that is a self-help book. So I
That
just don't be reading no nonfiction books because
it's just what's the
I
point,
don't
man?
know.
I mean, keep it in high school, keep it in middle school, keep it in elementary, like keep it in college, bro. Like, well, this is the real world,
Yes.
bro. We learning about ourselves, and
Yes.
like that's it. Like, but the romance novels are good.
Yeah, well, and we envision ourselves and
Yeah.
you know, and I think that's why the romance books are so good because you're just envisioning yourself in that type of
Yeah.
like universe and
Yeah.
stuff. And and I think like as women or just people in general, we yearn for love and we yearn for a partner in life as just human beings naturally feel. And
Yeah.
so I remember too, like I hated books growing up. My mom would make me read those freaking American Girl doll books. And that book was crazy though. That book, I
They
only read
stories are crazy.
yeah, I only read one of them. It was of that black American Girl doll. I'm gonna find her. But that one was intense. Like once I actually started reading it, I was like, oh shoot, because her mom, her and her mom, I think were escaping some type of working for this white man or whatever. And also her brother and her dad was working for them too. And as she was escaping, she was seeing her like father and her son. I mean, yeah, her father and her brother get whipped, bro. Like intense. This is like a little girl. And
Yeah.
then that's how she was escaping, her and her mom, and they landed in Philadelphia. But it was just, I will always remember that chapter. That chapter was intense.
How old were
But
you?
I mean, in elementary school, that's all I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, this is crazy. But then
Yeah.
um, I was telling Nia about this yesterday, guys. So in middle school, we would have this board in our classroom in literature class, and they would have all the grades from K to 12. And you would have like a little number that was like your ID number pinned onto that wall to show what what reading level you're at. And the whole class can see it. But thank goodness they didn't know like your number because it was like a 12-digit number.
Yeah.
And mine was always like in fourth grade reading, and everyone else was in, excuse me, in sixth grade, between 6 to 12. And I'm just like, damn, bro, I feel dumb as fuck. Like, reading is just not my thing. I'm good at every other subject, but reading class is just terrible, I guess, because I'm a fourth grade reading level. I just didn't know how to, I guess, read smoothly like everyone else and also read the big books like everyone. But as I got older, it's just truly like, who freaking cares? Like, read at your own pace. Do not let, I don't know. I just hope, like, when my kids go to school, that I will teach them and let them know just because you read slower than others does not make you dumb.
That's crazy, like to think about too, because it's almost like they were setting us up to doubt yourself and to think that you was not good enough. It was almost
Yeah,
like it was literally comparing. And the crazy part is like them not putting the names, and it was only you knew. So everybody else was guessing who was who. Like
yep.
I was some crazy, like they was setting us up.
No, they wanted us to get bullied.
They was set
They
that's
were helping with the bullying, okay? Like, also, I found her name. Her name's Addie, the American Girl doll. If you guys
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
want to ever read her story, it's crazy. It is craziness. But yeah, no, they were setting us up for failure. They were low key bullying us to let us know that we just suck at reading. But, you know, I also made like a fake book club growing up for us, me and my like peers in my class, and we would never read. We'll just be yapping the whole time. You know, I need to like add that to my resume or something. Be like, yeah, I started a book club
That's
for a
good.
minute.
They don't
They're
need
like, oh, what you guys read? We just read. Just make up something.
start naming some books.
Yep, exactly.
All the books that you've been reading this year by yourself.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. I remember we used to read so much, like our last few years in Seattle.
Yeah, yeah. I think yeah. And that's crazy because you know what book I was really thinking about? The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck and how I need to get that book. When I go back home, I need to get that book. But um one thing I always took from that book and I always think about all the time is how he was talking about like you pick your struggles. And it
Mm,
just always stood out to me because it's like you choose, literally, you get to choose in your life what is a struggle, what you get to
yeah,
like your struggle could be overthinking. Your struggle could be I ran out of paper napkins.
yeah,
That's a struggle I have right now. Like we pick our struggles. Like I could have went to go get it, but that's a struggle that I'm choosing to face right now because
yeah.
I don't want another struggle. I want this struggle.
Yep.
Not having
Bro, that's literally me with this freaking concealer. I'm out of concealer, but that's my struggle.
yeah, no, but like that's real, but like only you really for real understand like it's a struggle 'cause
Yeah.
like right, well, I need a new one. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was so interesting. I was like, dang, like we really do pick our struggles. And so I have to be grateful for the struggles that I choose because I could be struggling with something else.
Yes. That's so true. And it's just like make sure you get your priorities in check with like certain things, like what is more important right now. Cause like say, use myself as an example, I would eat out a lot, but then like get upset that I don't have enough money to like pay a bill or something. I just created my own struggle. I
Yeah.
could have like got food from the grocery store and had food for a whole week and then ate at home and still have like enough money for my bills or something like that. So it's like really picking like what you want to invest in more so you don't have certain types of struggles to like affect you and your emotional state and all of that. And so I went to the grocery store yesterday or 2 days. I don't remember what I did that, but I've been trying to work on that and change what things should be my struggle because I'd rather just have first world problems.
Yes.
Like that's the goal. You know, I want to do like little get ready with me, but oh my gosh, I did change my like um Paris flight to tomorrow instead of in 2 days or something. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so stressed. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's the struggle I want.
Yes.
So yeah, I like that. We need to go to a bookstore when we go to Seattle.
That's good. We should go to that blue one. We went to, I think it's in First Ave, Second Ave.
Oh, I don't know.
It's downtown. It's a blue building. It's a bookstore.
We've been before?
Been before, and I believe we took pictures over there.
I know what you're talking about with the hearts on the wall.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I saw on here too that we have that I wrote student mindset,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to talk a little bit about that and ask you if you have a student mindset because I just remember starting in college, we would always get maybe once every 3 months, like evaluations. And one of my teachers will always say, I'm like a sponge. Like I'm just very sponge like. And I was like, what does that mean? Like, I don't know what she's talking about. But a sponge is just someone that just absorbs something and then they do it. Like
Yeah.
without no questions asked. They could pick something up very quickly. They can understand things more than like other people and they have a student mindset,
Mm-hmm.
so they're not just over here thinking like they're the teacher and they know more than anyone. It's their mind is so open to where they're okay to like listening to other folks that has more knowledge than them and use it and to for their advantage too, to help them.
Yeah.
So like do you think you're a sponge?
Yeah. 1000%, bro, because I feel like I love learning, especially from the older folks, bro. I love
Yeah.
and even when you're not looking to learn, that's probably when you learn in like the most interesting thing is when you're not looking to learn. But I
Mm-hmm.
know just being curious and just being open to knowledge and information, that shit is so powerful. Like you really just don't realize you never know what you're going to learn and how you can apply it to your life and how that's going to change your life moving forward. You just
Mm-hmm.
never know.
You don't.
I do think it's important, like, there is people in this world that just think that they're the teacher and that they have all the answers and that they just want to give, 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 give. And that's just not a way to live life. You're constantly going through being the student and the teacher,
Yeah.
teaching what life experiences that you've learned and gone through to help others, but you're also listening to other life experiences that could not help you, but you just never know what information that you get from people that may need to be used in the future. You just
Yeah. So true. I literally just saw a post and I wish I saved it. I don't know why I didn't send it to you, but it was a Solange. And they were saying like someone's just describing on what they think of her. And they were basically saying that Solange didn't leave the music industry thinking she was fully finished and fully done in herself. No, she left to also open space for other artists and to fully discover who she is and finding more about herself and her artistry. And I was like, bro, that is so true. That is such a perfect way to describe it because now she's in the ballet world, like creating sounds of music for ballet performances, you know? And
yeah.
I'm just like, that's just like, that's how I wish the whole world can be. And like us artists in general, just be able, we get inspired and we do something completely different in a route that no one ever thought of, you know, and just doing different things just because that's where your heart is pulling you towards. And I feel like that's a rich life right there. Like just being able to do that. What a dream. Like we can travel outside the country just to create something like an art or join a residency for a minute just to learn something or even like taking a class just for like a month or even a day just because that's what we want to do real quick. We just want to
Yes.
practice.
And that's why too, like I don't know if you've seen Victoria Monet, bro, but she
Yes. Oh
so
gosh.
much. Being a chef, like ballroom dance, she's doing so
She's
much.
doing everything.
Like that right there, that's how everybody should be living life, doing things that they've always wanted to do, um,
Yeah.
things that make you curious and just makes you wonder and think like you should be following that. Like that's literally like your intuition guiding you on what you should be doing.
Yeah. Following your curiosity more, you know,
Mhm.
be more curious about things and not settling, which that's why it's so mind blowing to me when I talk to someone who is okay with settling, which is fine. It's not a bad thing. It's really not. But for my brain, it's a bad thing for myself.
Yeah.
I just cannot settle for anything. I it doesn't bring me peace to settle. Like I feel this pull emotionally and spiritually of just like traveling and working with different people and learning different cultures and religions and just doing anything and everything,
Yeah.
you know? So,
That's what I'm saying, man. That's just so.
you know,
But you know what? I also feel like too, though. I feel like some people aren't supposed to be doing that because you really, I don't
yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
know,
Yeah, so true. It's
I don't
just
know how to
like,
explain that. I mean, like, but you
yeah,
just need the
same.
balance. Like you need that. And majority of the time, those are the consumers.
Yes. I remember I was talking to this guy one time and I asked him what his long term goal is. And he looked at me crazy. I was like, what do you mean? I'm just asking you. Like, I said it could be something so not anything crazy. It could just be, um, I want to go out the country one time, or I want to buy a house when I get older. And they're just looking at me like I was wild that I asked them that question. And they were saying, no, I'm fine with this job, staying here, doing what I do every day,
Not
blah,
making
blah.
this too.
Yeah. And I was just like, okay, now I have an ick and I just cannot talk to this person. I,
It's so hard because it's like people's minds, can can only go so far that they allow
so far.
it to. And it's just like your brain is so humongo. Um,
Yeah. we're so much bigger than what we are right now, and we I just feel like it's a practice to expand your brain like that too,
Yes, it
because there is this shield. Because I know a lot of people that, for instance, can't sit in silence or can't be in a room that's silent.
like that stuff though, because I used to be that. I used to not be able to sit in silence. And I feel like it's a practice.
It is because you have to be okay with hearing the thoughts in your head and working towards and working like what's the word? Working those things out and stuff and finding peace in that. And that's why yoga is really good because you can't have too much noise if you want to hit a position and have it hold and stick. You got to silence everything. You got to be focused. And so that makes you then start to hear thoughts in your head and welcome those things in and learn how to maintain those. So if that's something that you guys like want to work on, do yoga, like intense yoga, working on those positions, on your balance, your core strength, everything. Because the only way you can achieve those is through silence. Like, yes, play music or whatever.
Hey, breathing, your breath, really
It's
focus
the
on it.
breathing. Yeah, you got to focus on that. So that makes things silent. So,
It's always the thing is always gonna calm the noise every single time.
yeah.
Because what you give your focus to,
Mm-hmm.
focus on the breath, you focus on your breathing, it literally cancels everything else out that's inside and you just hear your breath.
Yep. We had to do in college every morning, 9 a.m., lay down on our backs for 30 minutes, silence. Yeah, that was our first warm up. Yep. And I used to hate it. I used to hate that shit. Yes, because I'm like, bro, like this is boring. Like I need a combination. And then we have always a live musician person. So it's either a piano or it's a person on drums. And they'll just be playing and stuff. And I would either fall asleep or I just remember my period would be on and being on your back for 30 minutes.
Bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Not good. Not good. I was like, sir, I can't do this. But as the years went on, I think my junior year was when I really felt that transition.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, I can do the breathing things and I can do this and then it actually gives me energy instead of now it's making me fall asleep because I'm just not mentally in it. I don't get it. I don't get this connection that they're talking about. But after 2 years of doing it every single day, yeah, I
I think
finally
it
got
had to
it.
definitely been a mental thing for you because
Yes.
I feel like that's a lot of people's stories. And even like for me in practicing, like just sitting down and doing my meditations and stuff, like I'm trying to remember how long it really took me to like just dead it and
Yeah.
and understand and get to that point of like, oh my gosh, like we're here in my like little world.
Yeah. For
It-
real. I
um,
think it was like for me, I just didn't care.
mhm.
I didn't care to feel the breath through my ribs, through my shoulders, my neck. I'm like, I literally don't care to do this.
Yeah.
Like, I already enjoy my silence. I enjoy things like that. I just want to move my body and stuff. Like I don't care to work on breathing techniques. But then as I've realized, I'm looking at the people but like that are older than me using these techniques when they dance, and these dancers are so I think they're amazing dancers and I'm inspired by them. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, they're doing those breathing practices because I see them in the middle of rehearsal. They're just like laying down, doing their breathing stuff. And I hear them breathing out loud while they're moving through motions. And so then I was like, okay, I need to like clock in,
Yeah.
actually
So
try it.
fun.
Yeah. So I think that's what happened. It was just like I got inspired from other dancers singing. And then I just started to care. And I was like, okay, let me focus this time to actually try it out, basically.
That's so crazy. Well, before we let the folks go, I want
Mm-hmm.
to get into our last point of, life lessons that I guess we can pass on to
Yeah.
generations and just younger folks, maybe even some older folks, you just never know who needs to hear it. But Do you have anything? Because I'm trying to think.
Yeah. I'm thinking like just from what we were talking about of always like try to live your life more like following your curiosity, I guess. Being like, I wonder what it feels like to ride a horse. Go ride a horse. Like search up and find like where there's horseback riding or painting. Um Creating a song, even if you're not a singer, like record a song, you know, see what you could just come up with. And maybe it's a really good song and then you can send it to someone that actually like that knows how to sing, you know, create a dance if even if you don't know how to dance and send it to someone who knows how to dance. Um, and then also to just go at your own pace, but do everything with intention. So as like reading for me, I wish like someone told me like it's okay that it takes you longer than others to read. Like you're still a kid, you know. This was only sixth grade. Take your time. You're still a kid. Just enjoy. You're figuring out what books you like, and there's no due date. Don't listen to these teachers about there always being a due date of like um, gaining this certain amount of knowledge and stuff like that. Just take your time. There's no rush. And that's what will make you enjoy it more because, like we talked about, I didn't enjoy reading until a little bit later. So it takes time for everyone.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I think mine is going to be, um, although knowledge is power and knowledge is your wealth, all of that, um, knowing to know everything
Mm-hmm.
is not the best thing because it ruins life surprises. And I
Mm-hmm.
like us wanting to like it's like I said, be open and willing to learn information and to gain information, but
Mm-hmm.
expect it but never expect it at the same time. Expect
Yeah.
it, but don't um go looking for it.
Yeah.
Owe it to find you because I just feel like the information that you are supposed to learn, it's always given to you, not looked for. So even
Yeah.
if you were to get a book, right? Say you purchase 3 books, okay? You don't touch any of these books for like 2 months, bro, but you decide I'm gonna pick that second book. There's something that you were supposed to learn in that second book, and that's why you picked that book at that time to gain that knowledge.
Yeah.
Because that
That's so
happens to me
real.
all the time, bro. Like I'll get books and I'll be sitting on a book for like a year, 2 years, haven't touched it. And then one day I just
Yep.
called to read that book and I'm like, damn,
Yep.
connecting with my life right now. So
Exactly.
that is very crazy. But that's just how life works. And so expect that from just interactions in real life, through books, through social media, through anything. Just always be open to learning. And yeah, just don't go over looking for it because you will ruin life surprises, and the surprises are in those moments.
Ooh, that's good. Snap, 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 snap. Okay, well, I think the tea's getting a little cold.
It's getting cold, just like outside, y'all, because it's freezing. Your time now. But we will catch you guys next week on Chattin The Tea. Um, yeah, and
Yep.
fantastic rest of the week.
See ya. Bye.